Hey everyone, Toshi here. If you have not already seen the Gacha guide, I suggest you watch that before you watch this video because what I'm going to say is going to make a lot of more sense if you already know how the Honkai Star Rail Gacha system works. So as you all know, we do have this 10 limited pool login event for when you first play the game on the new account. So it doesn't matter how many accounts you have, every single account you make will get this login bonus upon entering for the first time, and this will be time gated across 7 days, and you can see here the amount of pulls you would get each and every single day. And this totals to 10. Now, Vulcan made a video and we went over this kind of segment in a previous video, but we'll touch on it really quickly. He made a video going over all the pulls he got up to a month in Honkai Star Rail Limited, Standard, and Stellar Jades. He converted the Stellar Jades to limited pulls, as you can see here. The video, I want to give him credit, is much more, explains way better than I'm trying to explain here in a very short, condensed way. But yeah, if you care about this more, go and check out the video. So there's 10 here, and the first 10 you get is from the login bonus, and then 5 you get from the shop. So there is a shop like Genshin Impact where you can go in and you can get your 5 pools a month using Star Glitter. I'm sure you're all familiar with that. I'll have a picture on the screen probably somewhere. So yeah, you get 15 in the early game, and then you get 73 if you convert your Stellar J's to the limited pools, right? So this totals up to 88, which is good enough for you to hit 1 pity on the limit banner. Now, really quickly, I will touch on this. Vulcan did use a lot of his Stellar Jades. I remember him saying that he used Stellar Jades to level up faster, so he did get more pulls, and he did waste more Stellar Jades to get up to that level faster. And I did personally not speed through the actual CBT, but I did have it, and I missed like 2 weeks worth of playing, so I missed out on dailies and stuff like that. But I did end up having about a total of, I want to say, 100 pulls into the limited banner. Now, the reason why I brought that up is because I want to touch on the 2 banners. You've probably seen a lot of videos of which, banner you should summon on and so on and so forth. I was originally going to make the video on which banner you should summon for, but this is going to be a kind of free-to-play approach, okay? Now, if you are not re-rolling, I want to preface this. I really suggest you to skip. There is nothing more infuriating than using all your pools into the banner to try to get the character you wanted, to not get the character, right? And lose your 50-50, because that does exist in the gacha system. The 50-50 is a mechanic, right? No one likes, let's be honest, no one likes it. All it really does is promote gambling, and it's really frustrating when you go to the pity, you use all your pools into the banner, knowing that the pools you get in this game are pretty hard to get in the darn first place. You go all the way to pity, you lose your 50-50, you're going to be disappointed because you got a character you probably didn't want because you were trying to get the rate up character. I think this hits home for the 2 limited characters, Seal and Jing Yuan. These 2 characters are extremely strong. The 2 best characters in the game by far in terms of DPS. One for AoE, which is Jing Yuan, and Seal for single target damage. But Seal can be a really good, Jing Yuan could be a really good single target, and Seal could be a really good AoE damage dealer as well because of her reset take turn mechanic after she gets a kill, right? With that being said, knowing the actual value with these 2 characters, a lot of people are going to be using their rolls onto the banner to try and get Jing Yuan or Su, whatever case that may be. And I want to preface and say we don't have enough pools to actually guarantee a limited character, okay? There's not enough pools at this current point in the game unless Hoyoverse throws out like 8,000 Stellar Jades at us randomly. You won't have enough pools to guarantee a 5-star limited character. So that being said, I don't recommend rolling on this banner if you are not going to be re-rolling and you're not going to be spinning. Let's say you're free to play, you won't re-roll, right? And you won't spin. I suggest you skip these 2 banners. The 50-50 mechanic is very, very frustrating. Now, there will be 2 characters coming after that, which will probably be Kafka and Silver Wolf, which are 2 really strong characters in their own niches. And if you are very content with getting those 2, get one of those 2 characters or any other character in the future, then by all means ignore what I'm saying. But I'm just saying this because we don't already currently have enough, Stellar Jades to get the characters on the banners. You want to be a Jing Yuan main and you want to be a Seal main, but you don't have any, you're not wailing on the banners, or you're not re-rolling because you don't have that much time on your hands. I really do suggest you to skip these 2 banners and, focus on another banner in the future. You can try your luck, but the reality of the situation is if you watch the gacha video, if you already know about the gacha in Honkai Star Rail, the chances of getting a 5-star before pity, right? Before soft pity is a 0.6% chance. That is mission impossible, okay? The reality situation is very, very, very few people will hit that 0.6% chance of getting a 5-star. And then once you do hit that 0.6% chance of getting the 5-star, it could be one or the other. You can lose your 50-50 or you can win your 50-50. And that alone is the reason why I can't really recommend going all in on these two banners in the beginning. Now, if you are spinning on the banners, I probably will make a video in the future going over both characters and which one I guess is better. Although I really do think they're both good in their own right, so I can't even say that's a good video to make. But you should honestly go for whatever character you see fit. I think that's the best way to put it, long story short. If you like males, go for this character. If you like females, go for the other character. There you go. The 50-50 is a mechanic no one likes, right? I don't know why Hoyoverse decided to put it in Honkai Star Rail 2. Like I said, the gacha system, in many videos I've said this before, the gacha system in Honkai Star Rail is very, very, very similar to the gacha in Genshin, and it is a nearly carbon copy of the gacha system there. So a lot of the things you experience there, you will experience here, and you know as a free-to-play, it is pretty hard to get characters. We're talking like one character every, like, guaranteed every, like, 3 patches, right? So you know the rarity of 5-star characters, or 5-star limited characters, I should say, in this game. I will personally be re-rolling for Seal because I understand the nuances of the 50-50 in the game. It is a system that no one likes. It is very frustrating. There's plenty of times where I get a character I did not want all the way to pity, and I'm like, wow, I guess I can't get this character. I'm going to have to wait for the next character, and it makes me want to quit the game. It is the single-hand most frustrating aspect of Honkai Star Rail, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think a lot of the issues, quote-unquote, in this game can be kind of brushed off, but the biggest issue, if you are a character collecting player like me and you want to go in and collect characters, if that's what you find enjoyment in a game, a gacha game like this, you're going to be disappointed because that mechanic does exist. So, on average, 50% of the time you will lose that, gacha pity and get a character you probably didn't want, right? Like I said, I don't want Jeopard, but I get Jeopard. It might be cool the first time, but let's say it happens again and I get another Jeopard, but I couldn't get Kafka in the banner. That's going to be very, very irritating. So irritating is going to make me want to quit the game. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this video and get that off my chest. I was playing Tower Fantasy and I lost my 50-50 in that game and I was extremely frustrated. Now I do have a guarantee for the character's weapon, and I was going for the guarantee with the star glitter in that game, if you know how the gacha system works there. And I lost my 50-50 on the way to getting the actual weapon from the star glitter dupes. And I lost my 50-50. It was very frustrating. It wasn't even at pity. So I was very, very upset. And that's kind of when I wanted to make this video, because I realized the same system is going to be in this game. I know it's a little bit of me being ranty, but I kind of wanted to give you all the realization of what's to come in the future with this game. Maybe it is not the first month, let's say you get lucky, you win the 50-50 in the first month, and then you try again, a couple months later if you're free to play and you lose it, you probably will be very frustrated, especially if you are under the assumption you have most of the 5-star standard banner characters. And with this being a turn-based game, well, it's a little different from Genshin Impact. Right? The 5-star characters in this game unlock all types of different playstyles, right? Like a playstyle with Kafka, you can't really get with a character like Yingqing. It just doesn't work that way. They're 2 separate characters with 2 different kits with 2 different playstyles. So missing a 5-star and not being able to unlock that new playstyle, and instead you get a character like a dupe for Bailu, you're losing a lot of value because dupes in this game aren't as valuable as getting a new 5-star character. But I'm going to end the video, unless it's Bronya, of course, right? Unless it's Bronya. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice rest of your day. Peace.